I'm gonna feed my family with no money. First, let's start with the ocean. We're on the hunt for my family's favorite protein, the humble fish. We're using bits from a dead fish I found in the bottom of my freezer as bait. That is not a very good cast, but somehow I've hooked onto a fish. I've managed to get the fish into the boat, which means we have a protein. In my country, this is called a snapper, and this is our first choice of fish.
A few moments later.
I unfortunately have the curse of seasickness. Now, if you don't know anything about fishing, the most annoying thing you can do to your fishing buddy is ask to go home. So I attempt to redeem myself by going underwater to get us some shellfish. Now, other than the unlikely possibility of a shark eating me, there's nothing more peaceful than being underwater. And you can find these, the nicest food in the world. When I was a kid, I used to pretend I was Aquaman underwater, and for some reason, I still do it as an adult. Alright, time to use my daughter as a decoy so we can visit the chickens. I'm scared of chickens. These hideous creatures descend from dinosaurs, and that freaks me out. Alright, time for something more vegan. All I know is that somewhere in here I've seen potatoes. I just didn't mark where the potatoes were. I think I hit some pipes that I shouldn't have, but at least I found the potatoes. Delicious. Okay, time for feijoas, which is like a fruit we have in New Zealand. The only problem is that the tree is on our side, but the fruit fall on the other side, so you decide if that's all good. I actually stole these from the neighbor, brought them over, set them up, and then filmed this montage. This is what they look like. Very sour, but great on cereal. My favorite fruit. Now I know a few of you might be thinking, Louis, why are there so many weeds in your garden? And to that I say, mind your business. Something I want my daughter to understand from an early age is that we eat animals. I don't mean that in a crazy carnival kind of way. I just mean I want her to know that when we take a life to feed ourselves, we have to respect the animal by eating as much of it as we can. And if we're not going to eat something, then find another use for it. Like my dog, who loves eating fish guts. And my daughter, who loves just feeding him anything. Why does she fold her arms and then look down at him like she's the boss of him? Scales are really good fertilizer for your grass. Now, if you've never eaten a whole fish before, did you know that more than 80% of a fish that's sold commercially is thrown out? This method of eating it whole has almost no waste and tastes delicious. You don't have to wrap the fish in silver bead. I just thought it made it look fancy. Annika, wanna eat the eyeballs? You eat the eyeballs? Yes, I feed her eyeballs. Just need one more thing. Oh, that's deep. Ow. 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 Okay. This was cooler in my head. Making this meal was a reminder that we don't need lots of money or fancy things. We just need a full belly and each other. Oh, and one more thing.